Come on, show me what you got. Stop.
Gentlemen, I never really was on your side.
Hasta la vista, baby.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Shall I give you despair?
Let's rock.
Exercise caution when aggravating my temper.
Bomb has been planted.
Can you guess what we're going to talk about today? Welcome to Faith, Fiction, and Folklore, or as we like to call it, the Try-F Podcast, where we try not to F the podcast up. And how are you today, Mr. Trevor?
I'm good. We're going to talk about your mom. That's my guess.
You're not even close.
Oh,
You're not even close.
okay.
That's all right. Points for trying, though. Points for trying.
We sound good at least.
Well, that's a change of pace. Anyway, so, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. So, here's our breakdown for tonight. We've got more UFO footage from WA. From WA, because everybody was like, we can't see the first batch, because I was
WA?
shooting it on my cell phone. WA is me.
Oh.
WA is me. So
Heck yeah.
I'm like, okay, fine. So I re-recorded some stuff, and we're going to take another look. I made
look at
another
it.
little compilation of the same lights, and we
Just-
can hear
just look
opinions
at
about
it.
what those lights are. It's like, would you just look at it? All right.
Look at that. Look at this.
Yeah. So there's that. And then there's NDEs about heaven. We got that.
Yay.
So we're going to talk about spiritual experience, like near-death experiences where people actually go to heaven. Last week we talked about hell. This week we're talking about heaven. And then, let's see. So we got that and then that. And then we've got... Oh, I have to review The Island of Dr. Monroe, and we'll see a few clips from the 1932, I believe, 32 version, The Island of Lost Souls, which is the first adaptation of H.G. Wells' book. And then we'll end the night taking off the Fed because,
Again?
because Ghislaine Maxwell, her interview got released. So we're going to take a few minutes to look at that.
Sweet.
And that'll be our 4 subjects for the evening. So, Mr. Trevor, what would you like to talk about first?
Cheesecake.
I'm just going to wait for you to answer.
I said cheesecake.
That's not an answer. Of the 4 options presented.
Oh, of the options.
Yeah,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Do you want to start with your aliens?
Sure.
Or your footage?
Sure, we will start with my alien footage then. All right, give me a minute. So, as I said last time, everybody was saying you basically couldn't see it. It was too faint, right? So, I was like, alrighty, well, we'll just have to do something about that. So give me a minute here while I try to figure
We
out.
don't have a minute.
Yes, we do. Don't say that.
We have all night.
We do not have all night. Don't be ridiculous.
Well, we don't have a minute. We have all night. That's more than a minute.
Good night. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Thank
Trevor,
you.
you're driving me nuts, man.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm crazy.
All right, there we go. We'll just do that. Ha, I'm smarter. All right, so here we go. Here is...
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, here is my footage, and I'll try to fast forward some of it if it gets boring. We're gonna have to kind of play this by ear because I don't know how interesting this is going to be because UFOs sound exciting, but they usually are just kind of slow, and everybody's just kind of sitting there looking at them. So. And maybe people will actually know what they are this time. Because basically, these are lights. I don't know what they are. I'm putting them out on the internet. So maybe somebody can present a theory as to what they are. So with that said, let's begin here.
So you're not moving, right?
I am just moving up and down. That's it.
Okay.
This is me holding a cell phone. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still think we need to do a live and chase them down.
Chase them down, yeah. See how they just pop in, though? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, a little brighter this time.
It's kind of like they're on a what do you call it when they're circling an area? It's like they're scouting or something.
Maybe I don't know. See, I was initially thinking these were drones, but like I was saying earlier, when I was coming out at the beginning, these things were starting out in the northeast or northwest. And then as I started going out later and later at night, they would show up in the north. And then they would eventually, by about 1, 2 o'clock in the... 2, 3 in the evening, they would be northeast. So they're moving across the northern horizon as the night goes on. So...
Kind of like in line with the stars and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like they're, I don't know, like using the stars as a map or something.
Wow.
Yeah. But you can see them more clearly this time, right?
Yeah, I can see them a lot better than the last time.
All right. I'm learning how to catch UFOs, Trevor.
Heck yeah. Now what we need to do is get you a telescope.
Yeah. I just don't know what they are. That's the thing that really... I don't think they're drones anymore. I just don't have a satellite of some kind, maybe? I don't know. Or
It could
ET.
be- They
Or-
could be angels. Or demons.
Yeah, if there's something on the spooky side, I'd say demons. I don't know why angels would be fluttering around up there. But,
Because they want to.
could be some sort of military tech. I don't know. I just don't have a clue. I'm baffled.
Is there a military base out there?
Well,
that
there
direction?
is up in the northwest in the Osho, but since these things are moving along in the sky as the night goes on, I don't think they're really coming from there.
Maybe it's the CIA keeping an eye on you.
Probably. They've been getting very unhappy with all the Epstein videos I've done.
Yeah.
They've not been happy at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's a couple of these shots. Of course, I was editing as fast as I could for the show to try to get them done as quickly as possible. There's a
Right.
couple of these that are really impressive, but they're kind of mixed in with kind of the same thing over and over again. There's a handful of them that are really good.
Is that why it keeps pausing? They're like little cuts you did?
Yeah, they're like cuts. So, yeah. So the changes I made, lest people think I'm being dishonest,
Yeah.
is I zoomed in. It's a cell phone flipped vertically. So I zoomed in on the cell phone footage. and then I upped the contrast and the exposure, so the sky would be just a little bit brighter. And those are the changes that I did.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Jack Roller.
Can you take that?
Yeah, I might need to take that. Hang on a minute. Let me mute myself, and then you can kind of react.
Okay, yeah.
So-
I'll just keep watching. I
Sweet.
can watch this stuff all night.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we should totally go after these things. Wow. At first, they're like, they do look like drones, but then they keep blinking in and out. That's not normal. That's not like any drone I've ever seen. And they're not shooting stars. Or satellites. Oh wow, that one's really bright. What do you think?
Yeah, it was the Fed. They said shut it off, but we're gonna keep playing it. It was a joke.
I
By the way.
said they told you to shut it off.
Oh yeah, they were like, stop it. Those are our planes. Quit.
I have never seen a plane maneuver like that.
No.
What's
And-
crazy is I can actually see it better on the live stream than I can on
Oh yeah.
the first video.
Dude, 3 years I've been looking at those things. From May to October. I have no idea what they are.
Yeah, I gotta make a trip to come over there, and we're gonna go live stream it, chase them down.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts. And that's what's really frustrating is, you know, that camera is only picking up the brightest of them.
Yeah,
You know, you can see them fainter.
I've caught a few extras. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah, they'll zip around, but you can't always catch them. And see, I didn't do this last time because I was scared that if I did anything to the footage, people would be like, "Ah, you edited
Oh, he's
it."
faking it. You
Yeah.
edited it. It's AI. But even with the clearest, most unedited videos out there, people still think it's fake.
Yeah. So, but people couldn't see him last time. So this time I was like, well, I'm just going to have to zoom in. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
And see, that one's actually moving downward.
Wow. Yeah, that one started at the top.
Yeah. And then you got one coming up at the bottom there.
They're fairies. I'm convinced. You know the little
Fairies.
fairies from Zelda?
It's like Navi going, hey!
Navi.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Every 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yep, that's who it is. It's Navi. Or Tinkerbell.
Yeah. You know, the other thing that's kind of interesting is, you know, that lens. I can't tell if the lights in the background are dust from my dirty lens or stars.
Yeah, on the live stream you can see stars. Yeah.
Is it stars? Yeah. So yeah,
That's amazing.
it's cool. Like, it is cool. I just don't know what they are. I'm just like, crap. I mean, it could be E.T., I guess. I don't know.
They're drones. You know,
Drones.
we could share this. We could share this with Casper's site. He finds this stuff fascinating.
Ah, sure. I mean, anybody wants to, they can. I am moving the phone up and down some. Now, to be fair, it's a lot stabler this time because I have a better case.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's wild.
Whoa. Yeah, it's almost like they're in a pattern, a scouting pattern.
Yeah.
They're just kind of.
It's weird. It's really weird.
What I want to know is what are they, if they are in like a pattern, what are they circling?
I don't know, man. It's. I think looking at it, if like assuming that all that debris in the background is stars, I think they're actually quite low to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So that would explain why the plane, because the thing that's been bugging me is like, planes will fly right in their line of sight. And yet, you would think people would be reporting stuff like that. Well, maybe these things are flying lower than the planes. And looking at the canopy of stars in the footage now, it's like, well, maybe they must be below. Like, they must be lower in the air
No.
than what I was initially realizing. What's crazy is they stop and go. Like, that's not the phone. Like, when I'm moving, it's up and down. Because it's just had a hard time stabilizing it. But when it does that moving and then just stopping, like, that's them.
Yeah.
So it's not even like a linear flight pattern.
Wow. You know what you should do next time you do this?
What's that?
Start asking questions. Like, ask questions to them. Have you seen any of those videos? People will ask questions and they'll, like, get brighter and respond. Like, they'll get brighter if people ask them, hey, they ask them a question of some sort. And
Sounds like a good way.
They'll actually get brighter. And it's crazy.
That sounds like a good way to get an unwelcome sleeping buddy.
Well, you already have those.
Well, if it's an entity, I don't want it in my bedroom.
Okay.
It's like, I'm good. I think I didn't get that one zoomed up in the sky high enough. You're just seeing the one bright one. Apologies for that. You got to bear in mind, I'm like slopping this thing together before the show. Because Greg called and asked what we were talking about, and I kind of blanked out on this, and I went, oh, crap. And so I started going down and trying to get this fixed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He called me about an hour before. It was like 5:30 or something. So. How much longer do I have? I'm boring myself.
Oh, yeah.
Got 3 minutes to go. That's another one when I was trying to avoid just like the single ones, because last time I was just showing you the ones where there's just like one at a time. But I wanted to get the ones that there's like multiple ones.
Yeah, that's all you could get at the time, though, right? Was just the one or two?
Yeah. That is correct.
Yeah, that's way more clear than last time.
Well, I just fell on my sword and edited the cell phone footage. Like, I didn't want to, but I was like, you guys aren't going to be able to see them unless I do that.
Yeah.
So there's 3. And 2 just went away.
They realized you were watching them, so they upped the scouts, the scout numbers.
Trying to get attention. Okay, let's just mess with this guy.
Yeah. Next time, when you ask them questions, ask them what time it is.
I'm not talking to the things.
No?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely
Hey, girl,
not.
hang on.
Oh, forgive me. I was talking to the cat.
Yeah, it's like, what? Was that you?
The cat was like, pay attention to me. Stop looking at the UFOs. I was like, hang on. This is important.
Hang on.
Meow. Meow. Beat me. That's what they did. They called your cat over to distract you.
Well, it didn't work because I still kept my phone on him. So they can suck it.
Have you had any reports of crop fields being landed in or anything like that?
It's all wood. It's all woods out there.
Oh, okay.
So you got one at the top. There's 3 down there below. So there's about 4 at that point. They're a little faint. Yeah, so they're gone. Got one coming back in. Kind of having to narrate this because the podcast is going to be like, what in the world is going on?
We just
What
hear
lights?
cicadas.
We just hear cicadas. It's very relaxing, but that's not what we came for.
Makes me want to go camping.
Right? It does. It does make me want to go camping. This should be the last one. Yes, it is. It's kind of a lackluster last one, but there it is.
What is lackluster?
It's not the best footage, but I was kind of, like
Oh.
I said, shooting it all out of order. Okay, so that is the
Well
latest
done.
update on the lights. What are your thoughts, sir?
I like it.
You like it?
I want to come and do a live stream of us chasing it down. Kind of like a tornado chase, you know?
A tornado chase, huh?
A weather chasers. They go live chasing tornadoes, but
Chasing
chasing-
aliens.
we're chasing lights. They could be aliens,
That could be.
or angels, or demons, or fairies.
Or fairies. I have no idea. I just know that it's annoying to me. That's about it.
How is it annoying? Because you don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are. I can't imagine E.T. just flying out there in circles night after night after night. It's like, why? Maybe it's a government project. I mean, I just don't know what they are.
Well, maybe it's an alien government project.
An alien government project, huh?
Yeah.
What is an alien government project? What would be the objective of that?
To hang out.
To hang out? So they're just chilling?
Yeah, they're just making sure that nobody like you or me is gonna out them.
Okay. I don't know, Trevor. I don't know. This, if anybody has any thoughts as to what these things might be, I'm all ears. I'm abandoning my drone theory. I don't think they're drones. Not anymore. What do you think?
Why not? Why don't you think they're drones?
Because they wouldn't be moving they wouldn't be moving from the northwest to the northeast over the course of a night if they're drones. Like, because they're fading in and out. Like, they're fading in and out, and it's almost like here, let me actually just pull it back up, because there is, if you speed the footage up, you can kind of see what they're doing quickly. So if you speed it, you can see them. They're flying in this like diagonal pattern across the sky over and over and over again. But you can't get the sense of the depth until you speed it up.
It's kind of like a rotation.
Yeah, it's a rotation.
Like they're going in a rotation motion, and then yeah, because they keep turning away from you, and that's
Yeah.
when the lights go off.
It's a loop.
Yeah.
That fading is them turning. It's some kind of lap. And they
So
do
I
this
wonder-
lap. Yeah, they do this lap from north to north, from northwest to northeast throughout the whole night. They just
That's
keep
crazy.
flying these circles. And you can kind of see it when you speed the footage up.
Isn't there a thing that the government was working on where they project stuff like that into the sky?
Project Bluebeam. Yeah. I just would think that this stuff has to be in the sky since it's moving across the horizon like that, but I don't know.
Well, that stuff's in the sky. The lights are in the sky, moving across the horizon. It's just dark.
Well, I mean, like what I'm saying is there has to be something physically up there. It like can't be
I
like
see.
some hologram they're shooting up into the air or whatever. There's got to be something up there. I just don't know what it is. So that's that.
Maybe it's like the Mockingjay. What's that movie called?
I don't know.
Where she shoots the arrow up into the sky and it hits the ceiling. Catching Fire, Mockingjay. Dang it! What's that movie called?
It's one of the Hunger Games things.
Hunger
I gotcha.
Games. Yeah.
It's fine. If anybody has any thoughts, I'm all ears because this is a growing aggravation for me. But with that said, I think we're going to wrap this part 1 up. So if you are on the live stream, stay with us because we've got more we got more parts. We're
More
moving on
coming
to part
up.
2 next. But if you're watching this after the fact, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Faith, Fiction, and Folklore. If you did, we would love it if you would subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Rumble. We can also be found on X, Instagram, and Facebook. And we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Thank you again very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.